the CRM is the wrong solution to the problem that we actually want to solve. And most companies aren't oriented towards that kind of behavior, either from their activities or even just their strategy of how that trickles down into execution, right? That being what's the biggest leap that you can make, or where's the best place for somebody to start? If they're going to tie in an agent, where should they start?
The first place, I hate getting tactical, but let's get tactical, right? The first problem, that's not true. I like being tactical. It's really unifying the data, right? The big problem, I've been saying the word, I've been in MarTech 15 plus years, right? I've been saying unification of data, customer 360, one view. At HubSpot, we build a pipeline and you can see all the stuff. I hate the timeline, by the way, like in UIs. Like, I don't give a shit about that timeline, right?
When it happened, yeah.
It's like, whatever. Like, I don't want to scroll through a timeline. The key thing is the data needs to be in one place.
Mm-hmm.
It is absurd that a human can keep up with so many customers and having to check in 17 places for information that makes sense. And God forbid, copy and paste something into a chat GPT. So step one is unified data. If you don't have that, like I see people are excited. They're like, look, I can go into Gong and I can copy the transcript and then I go put it into chat GPT and then I go put it into Claude and then I go to Perplexity. And no, we need everything in one place.
Right. So one place, and the narrative around, actually, let me just ask, what is that overarching narrative or POV that you think hits at those blind spots that keeps people from doing that tactical POV type thing?
Well, the thing is that there's just not enough companies that are ambitious enough to say, understand the problem of data that customers have and solve for that, right? Everybody kind of solves for their platform, right? If you're like a meeting recorder, then I'm a meeting recorder, right? And then might think what's convenient to them and versus not. If you're a CRM company, then like you think you want or own everything, but in fact you don't, right? And they're not making a huge effort. It's more like what fields they created, and then that's what you put in it. You could be Snowflake, right? You could be database, you could be spreadsheet. What we need to do is listen to the customer and say, where is your data, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Job is to bring the data together to solve the problem, not what is convenient to me as a company, right? And so you need to go look for the providers that are thinking in that way, right? It's not like what some product manager decided at this company and said, oh, this is what we store, this is what we don't store.
Right.
It's like you either access all or you're going to always be incomplete. So we are going to see a bloodbath of tools, right? And companies just not survive because they're not capable of going big, right?